Hi loves, and thanks for tuning into my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And for those of you that have already subscribed, thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, we are going to be just doing a little cleaning in my living room area, and I still have to take down my Christmas tree, so I'm going to get that done. And plus, I am going to be cooking a very easy side dish that you can prepare any day of the week, and I know your family will love it. Don't forget to stop by that comment section and say hello if this is your first time stopping by my channel. Make sure you introduce yourself. I love chatting with you, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So now that I'm done taking down my tiny tree, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the mess that was left behind. I'm just using some Pledge. I love using Pledge on my wood as well as on my leather furniture. It really leaves a nice fresh scent, and it always, makes my pieces look really, really nice and shiny. So everyone say hello to my Roddy. He makes a guest appearance in my videos a lot. I don't know what's up with this dog. Every time his dad leaves, he always stays stuck to me and just is watching my every move. I love him so much, but he is, I don't know, he's just really attached to me. He's super cute though. When we purchased this home a couple of years ago, one of the things that I fell in love with was all the natural light that comes in through these windows. I absolutely love it. It's just so soothing and just calming. And, it just makes my cleaning experience much more pleasurable because, I don't know, it's just something about the natural light that just lifts my mood. So I am finally opening this bottle of orange clove from Mrs. Meyer's. This was a part of the holiday collection, and I know I mentioned it in another video that I wasn't going to use this bottle until after the holidays, and I'm glad I made that decision because it's perfect to use around this time of the year. It leaves a nice fresh scent, and I love the fact that it's made without parabens, and it also has essential oils in it. If you'd like to learn more about the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface cleaner products, there's going to be a link in the description box below. So I'm curious, what time of the day do you prefer cleaning? Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Is it at nighttime? Just leave it in the comment section. I would love to know. I think I'm more of a fan of cleaning during the daytime or maybe the afternoon because, you know, what I mentioned about the natural light. But I'm just curious, what time do you guys like to clean? All right, here's all the ingredients that you will need for your easy side dish made with zucchini. So I am just slicing the zucchini in smaller pieces, and just make sure that the slices are pretty much the same. I like to cut my zucchini in smaller pieces just to I guess cut down on the cook time that it takes, because I am going to be putting it in a saute pan, and all of the pieces need to be about the same size so they can cook evenly. I cut off the ends, and I'm just repeating the same process. I'm going to make sure that my fresh garlic has been chopped up into little fine pieces. You definitely want to do that because it's not a pleasant experience if you just bite into a large piece of garlic. And I am basically adding the garlic to this recipe for flavor purposes, not so much as a, an ingredient to actually indulge in or eat. So just make sure you chop it up in really small pieces. That way the garlic is hidden in there, but you can still taste it. I'm cutting the tomato in small pieces. I am not thinly slicing the tomato because I want to retain as much moisture as possible, because the tomato is actually going to be used as a liquefier in the dish that I'm preparing, and I'm actually going to add the tomato towards the end just to add that flavor, and I want to keep as much liquid as possible. Now with the onion, I am going to slice the onion as thin as possible. I love onions, but I know sometimes people don't care for them, so the smaller you slice your onion, the better, I guess, for everyone. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Okay, so at first I pulled out a regular pan, and then I decided to use the Sauté pan. I actually forgot that I had it down there. But I preferred using a Sauté pan because I have a lot of ingredients that I'm going to be cooking with today, and the circumference of the pan is much larger than just a regular frying pan. So if you have a Sauté pan, it would be best to cook this dish in it, or if you have a Dutch oven, that would work as well too, because the sides are, you know, a little taller. And just make sure, if you're using a Dutch oven or any pan that you use, just make sure that you have a lid to it, because the lid is definitely going to help the dish cook down very evenly, as well as it's going to speed up the cook time. So what you see me doing is just periodically I am just stirring the ingredients around, just making sure that everything's still looking good, and you see it's cooking down really nicely. And I added a little bit of grapeseed oil at the beginning to the pan. I like using grapeseed oil because it doesn't burn easily. And then you saw me add the onion to the pan. Now I am going to be adding most of the ingredients one at a time, just so the flavors will mix in together. And as you saw, it's time to add those tomatoes, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. When the tomatoes cook down, the liquid from the tomatoes are actually going to add to the flavors in the dish already, and it's just going to give it a total different taste. And I'm adding a little bit of dry basil as well too, and I'm just going to stir it around a bit. Now I thought my camera was on when I added the garlic, but it wasn't. But I did add a little bit of fresh garlic before I added the tomatoes. And as you can see, I'm just adding a little bit of the green onion towards the end. I didn't want to add that too soon because I don't like my green onions cooked very long. I like for them to retain the pretty much the same texture that they have when they aren't cooked. And then I'm just adding a few fresh herbs to the dish. You can use parsley, you can use cilantro, but adding fresh herbs to your dish always makes it so delicious, and I just love cooking with them. But that's another thing that I add towards the end of the cooking process, because I definitely don't want to burn my herbs, And I just added a pinch of salt to taste. Now the cooking time took about 15 minutes. I, checked on it periodically, and it cooked down really, really well. And this is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I really had a lot of fun with you guys today. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love for you to join my family. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions about anything that you saw me use in this video, please leave it in the comment section below. I love chatting with you as well too. So don't forget to stop by that comment section and say hi. And I just can't wait to talk to you guys again soon. Bye.